What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with some love and marriage Huntsville tea, honey. I'm going to be reading from the Facebook group to see what's on the people's mind, honey, and what's going on in these love and marriage Huntsville streets, honey. We gonna get to the bottom of it. Okay, so the first post says, do you all think that Mel will show her alleged new boyfriend in the new season? If she doesn't, will she be criticized like Destiny has for not showing her man on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Just wondering, trying to see something. Honey, like, the way I look at it is like this. These people wouldn't have a show without Melody and Martell and their drama with the side chick and them being married and having all these businesses and having all these kids. Like, to me, the rules are different for Melody. They just are. Y'all can call me biased, but I don't care. I feel like Melody has already given so much of herself, right? It would be nice if we could get to know her new love, but I understand Melody's situation a bit more. I have a bit more compassion for Melody than what I do as far as Destiny is concerned. Like, cause Destiny be hiding stuff on purpose, honey. But let's just see what the people got to say, because I know the people got something to say about this, honey. Okay, so one person says, well, if she doesn't, Carlos King needs to forward that same question to her that he posed to Destiny. You ain't married or in love, so why are you still on the show? Another person says to that person, because it's their show, and he already said Mel and Martell are not going anywhere. Their show was created from what they pitched to Carlos, and he took to Oprah, and they bought the rest of the people on the show. Not he took to Oprah, honey. Another person says that is a bold-faced lie. The show Mel and Martell pitched the network did not want. So yeah, they didn't want the real estate show and the building of the properties, and I think it was supposed to be Melody and Martell first, but Carlos said he's really known for working with ensembles, and he could get more bang for his buck, honey, if he made an ensemble cast and something like what is it called? Real Housewives, kind of like that, So, the person says Carlos revamped the show and recruited everyone else. The show they pitched was turned down, and there were casting calls, and the people on the show were picked. Mel didn't pick no one. The production team did, and they could have picked some other people, but they didn't. I don't understand why you all keep running with this narrative. Stop it, please. Ooh, child. Another person says it doesn't matter who did what. Mel is a boss, a millionaire, and got the haters sick as hell. Mel and Sugar Mama, you guys can't be touched by the insecurities and negative energy. Who brought Sugar Mama into it, honey? Okay. No weapons formed against them shall prosper. Oh, look, not religion. I know we're not bringing no religion up into this. Another person says it is because of Mel being so open and vulnerable that the show has even lasted this long. Destiny hasn't shown anything but a fake grand opening. Not grand opening, honey. That's funny. The next grand opening gonna be, but girl, we for real this time, okay? You can't compare the two. Nice try though. That person is right though. I'm just saying. Another person says no, and I hope she does it for a while. So that person doesn't want Melody to show her personal life on the show. Get down in the comments, guys, and let Miss Robinson know. Do you think Melody should show, the new person she is dating? Because it can get a little bit problematic, honey, on this show, with Hook-headed being crazy and stuff. We don't need him trying to mess up Melody's new relationship, honey. Okay. Another person says she probably wouldn't. I wouldn't if I was her. Same for Destiny. He shouldn't be forced on the show. I'm sure there are plenty of housewives that have boyfriends and aren't forced to bring them on the show. Yeah, like Giselle Bryant, okay, because I know she be dating people and don't want them on the show, but she love attacking other people's husbands, honey. Just lazy, honey, okay? So nasty and so rude. Another person says, I wouldn't blame her if she didn't. With Destiny, it wasn't solely about her not showing her bae. She literally gives nothing. We know nothing new about Destiny. Another person says, male's a phony either, and we don't know her either. Oh, child. Another person said to that person, child, bye. You seen her family, her kids, watched her go through a divorce, change in a friendship dynamic and all. You need to open your eyes, boo-boo. Not boo-boo. Okay, oatmeal pie face. No. Let's be nice. Another person says, I don't think she should. Melody has been through a lot. She needs a quiet reset. Another person says, no, she should have kept that to herself. Carlos did address it though. Mel and Martell do not have to be remarried or in a relationship because they are a part of the core six that started the show. Okay? So, honey, it looks like LATISHA Scott is going to be hosting an event up at the Black Presents Pretty Girl Weekend Takeover hosted by LATISHA Scott. Signature cocktails. Child, people are still complaining about the prices of Sugar Mama's shampoo. One lady says $32 for some shampoo. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, this is too much. Okay? Child, y'all still complaining about that? It's sold out, to those that want to buy it, they can buy it, those that don't. And y'all stop calling people broke because, they don't want to buy certain stuff. It don't mean that people is broke. They just don't want to, pay that amount of money. Some of y'all, though, y'all made comments saying that, the products is all natural and good for your hair. And, that is true, though, when you are getting a particular product and the ingredients are all natural and, really good for the hair, you will have to pay a higher price. So I understand that. It just don't fit for Miss Robinson, honey, because I ain't got no kid that young. And Shammy, honey, for the most part, she go to the beauty shop, honey. Okay, I don't be fooling with her. I know I do my own hair, but my girl goes to the beauty shop, honey, because Miss Robinson ain't got time, okay? My daughter hair, honey, it's all the way down her back. Miss Robinson was taking them prenatals, honey, okay? All right, honey, so Miss Robinson was scrolling, honey, just trying to see a little bit of tea, of what's going on up in these Huntsville streets. And I stumbled up on something that is old, but this is from LATISHA Moore Scott. And this is old, honey, but just listen to it, you guys. It just sounds so disrespectful. You could tell she talking about Melody, honey, like a dog, honey. Like I told y'all, I can't do Miss LATISHA Scott because she loved throwing rocks, honey, and hiding her hands. But this is what she says. Okay, since this the only love and marriage Huntsville group I'm in, I will speak here. Ladies, God has blessed me with an amazing, hard-working husband, whom I have not caught cheating on me nor lying to me. You could call me naive, clueless, dumb, etc., but I just don't have those issues. God has blessed me with amazing girlfriends who I ride hard for, and I expect the same from them. You know we had to put a D on there, honey. Okay, y'all know how that child, how she would really read and say things, honey. I love my life, my kids, my family, and I wouldn't trade it for anything or anyone. No need to wonder if I'm jealous of anyone. She talking about Melody. I'm very confident in who I am and whose I am. And I believe what God has for me is for me, and I can't get to my blessing by focusing on someone else's. My focus is strictly on me and mine. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying the show. And a show is what it is, okay? It's a circus, because I know you a clown, okay? For over 16 years, and that man couldn't get up to say a word about you. Okay, girl, like, she was throwing some shade, honey, and that's why I told y'all I can't feature this heifer. I can't, and I won't, okay? I will not put up with this type of foolishness, honey, okay? Talking about you ain't jealous, okay? You are jealous, and the first way you know, you guys, somebody is jealous of you is they copy everything that you do, and they are so like super critical of you. They are always so focused on you, and child, it's just, it's crazy, right? Like, make it make sense. Let's see what the people got to say to that. Okay, so one person says you don't owe a soul ish. Some just wish the tables were turned. Another person says, Tisha, live your life and not worry about what people have to say about you. Love you and your family. Another person said, some of these people making these negative comments are way too judgmental. They really need to look in the mirror. Another person says, when you sign up for reality shows, you get paid to position yourself to be judged and maybe for life. Not saying it's right, but it's real. Exactly. Like, girl, you gonna have to get some thicker skin. But I told y'all, Tisha is a perpetual victim. Because everybody on the show has been judged and criticized. And I want to say this really quickly, because some of y'all, you know, tried to come for me, honey, in the comment section, honey. Okay. I don't have an issue with old school marriages where the man is the breadwinner and the woman works from home, or not works from home, but, you know, like is a homemaker and takes care of the children. I actually knew several people like that, you know, when I was coming up in my 20s, and they made it work, and it was positive what they did, right? It wasn't this Tisha and Marceau situation where she has to beg and ask him for permission to better herself. It wasn't situations like that. The man went out and worked and, you know, provided for the family, and the woman stayed with the kids, and like everybody was satisfied with the position they was playing. A lot of us had a lot to say about LATISHA because she liked to talk about Melody and Martell's marriage, right? Which is what she has did in the past, right? She liked to talk about them like a dog, but yet you was unhappy with your setup. Because I could name many a times where you walked away from your husband. You was angry, upset, hurt, and confused as to why, you know, he didn't want you working outside the home, going back to school. Like, girl, he wasn't supportive. So, like, Tisha, like, make it make sense. We're simply talking about what we see, S-E-E, on the show, S-H-O-W. We can't help what we see. We also can't help what we hear, and we hear how your husband talks to you. He said that you going back to school or whatever you was trying to do to better yourself, he thought you was just doing that for fun. That doesn't sound like a lovable partner that wants you to succeed in life and wants to have your back and have your best interests in mind. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? So when y'all be saying that Miss Robinson is jealous of LATISHA and other people like me that may judge or criticize their marriage, like, child, ain't nobody jealous of that. We trying to avoid that, okay? Alright guys, let's check out another post. One person says, does Stormi understand that her mother's actions make people despise her? Mothers protect their children, and it's no way in the world her mother don't know she's destroying her daughter. Canvas Beauty got an F rating from the BBB. Let's see what the people got to say, honey. So one person says, wait, y'all, I'm confused. When did Stormi's mom talk badly about SUGA Mama? Also, is this just speculation or do we have proof? Just trying to make sure I have all the facts before I go to war over my niecey poo. Another person says all are guilty. Stormi, her mom, LATISHA, and Wanda, honey. Not LATISHA. Wanda started the hair shaming, and Stormi and the devil mama are the dogs eating off the table crumbs that my peeps is in the Bible. Oh, child. Another person says it was posted in the group last week that Miss Betty had been talking about SUGA Mama. Nah, I didn't hear about that. Did y'all hear anything about that? Now, another person says, well, according to YouTube, Aunt Ann Express and Caramel, Destiny, Stormi, her mom, Wanda, developed a fake page to talk badly about SUGA Mama and Mel, all jealous of SUGA Mama selling out in 24 hours, talking about the child's hair being short. Then a crazy fan named Peggy, who hates Mel, allegedly using Destiny's page, sent a fan's page or picture of SUGA Mama posing with the Paw Patrol dogs. What? To sell her products to the Paw Patrol manufacturer. What? Them idiots thought Mel did the page, but she didn't. Mel knows not to plagiarize, but a Melometer did the page without Mel's permission, but Mel did post it on the page after because she liked the way it looked. So the joke's on the haters, rats, rodents. With Stormi's crater-faced mom leading the pack, the Melometers are furious, stating they may do another blackout on Stormi and her mother, honey. Ooh, child. So, guys, another person in the group stated that Destiny reported Mel to Paw Patrol Company for using SUGA Mama on the Paw Patrol flyer. She has nothing but hate in her heart for Melody. So one person comments and says, wait, I thought another post said it was Stormi mom who reported it. Plus, I heard Mel didn't make the flyer. It was done by a fan and she just reposted it. Yeah, ain't that what I just read? Child, one person says, this explains why she doesn't have a storyline. All she does is mail watch instead of hustling. Ooh, child, not mail watch. Another person says, but it's not Destiny that did this. It's the woman who started / runs her fan page. Destiny still need to talk to the person. Okay. Another person says, keep on hating on Melody and her kids. God elevates, and now she's working with Chris Fletcher on the 47 acres. Laugh on Melody at all the haters. Another lady, honey, comes at Destiny and says, as long as Law is in her company, he'll have no brand. Give the baby to his daddy and get out of that man's house. Loser spirit is always evil. We here watching SUGA Mama grow wings. Ooh, child, y'all know y'all can drag Miss Destiny, honey. Another person says, I don't trust Destiny. She was liking all the ladies' posts about Mel and her children. Wanda, Stormi mom too. They were all talking negative, especially Stormi's mother. Child, if they doing all of this is just sad, honey. It's team too much. Another person says, now it was just a month or so ago when Mel's fans were calling Target and Walmart to have Stormi's products removed. One of Destiny's fans sends an email about a flyer being used, and now y'all are pissed. All right, guys. So another person makes a post and says, Melody said yesterday that Sugar Mama had a photo shoot to promote her projects and she killed it. And she's about to put up a billboard with Sugar Mama's advertising. That'd be cute. Oh, look at little Sugar Mama getting her shine, honey. That is an adorable baby, honey. All the kids are adorable. Okay, they are adorbs. Okay. Another person puts up, so honey, I'm over here on IG and Sheree posted something like she's not going to waste her energy for all of 2023. Of course, Destiny commented because she clout chasing. Why somebody say Sheree never responds to Destiny's comments? Child, they get to dragging Sheree. That's what Sheree gets for dumpster diving. She watched on national TV who Mr. Traveling Penis is all about. Not Mr. Traveling Penis. Then Mrs. Desperate Seeking Susie, Sheree, didn't care about the red flag. She just needed a storyline. And y'all know Sheree resides on the first floor, honey. That's where Tyrone was, honey, when she met him. And had a relationship, honey, with that man while he was in prison. Just desperate. Desperate at 50, honey. It's sad, honey. Okay? The person goes on to say, which was it, Sheree? You couldn't satisfy the narcissist's needs. Is it true about the side chick being pregnant, or did you realize karma is real? Melody is younger than your oldest daughter. She is a beautiful, smart mom of 4 with multiple businesses and makes money in her sleep. You joined with a bunch of nutty bars to try to humiliate a much younger ex-wife and mother of 4 children. Good for you. Melody threw out the trash bags that included the nutty bars, ex-husband, and his so-called friends. Not the nutty bars. Not the nutty pack. Then you decided to dumpster dive in Melody's trash and took it home and shared them nutty bars with your own family. Sheree, you are too old for this nonsense. When will you learn? Look, never. Okay, y'all know Sheree using that man for a storyline. That way Bravo don't put her back on that bench. But she going, honey, whether she like it or not. Okay, she is going back to that bench. Another person says, well, Sheree commented when Destiny posted it. Then another person says she commented 19 hours after Destiny commented. She had commented on previous comments, but viewers pointed out how she never responds to Destiny's comments. Only then did she make a comment. So y'all trying to say that Destiny, honey, is trying to clout chase after Sheree and be her bestie, honey. These people on the first floor, I swear they be reaching, honey. But that's all you could do when you know, down low on the first floor and ain't got no way where to go. Okay? Gotta make that into a shirt, girl. So another person says Sugar Mama is trending in these Huntsville streets. Betty, grandma, and daughter are on some hate train. I suppose the chest line is a failure, non-existent. Oh, child, they talking about Stormy's line, honey, for her son. Y'all said the Stormy's line was out before Melody's, but I don't really hear a lot of people talking about Stormy's line. I see and hear all about Melody's line, honey, so I don't know. Another person says to that, I think they are still working on Stormy's line. I think it's great that they are both building. Another person says, well, they make a post and they say, so wait, Melody and Chris Fletcher are about to build custom homes on those 47 acres. Go off, girl. So we see quite a few people, honey, just congratulating Melody, honey, on that new project building on the 47 acres. Now, meanwhile, Hook-Headed still ain't got his builder's license. Okay, just a shame, honey. So another person makes a post and says, y'all might not agree with me, but it's time for Mel to leave the show. Carlos King is wrong for not putting muzzles on the Scotts and now Stormy and her raunchy mom. It's sad that so-called grown females are talking about someone else's children. Mel brought Stormy on this show as she did with the peasants, and the jealousy is real. She has made a name for herself and she doesn't need this circus. Carlos King has surrounded her with ducks. Leave this show, Mel. I know you started this platform, but it's time to bow out gracefully. What's next? Stormy and that female will want to fight Mel. And come on, Carlos King, you could do better than this. Are ratings more important than having people not only come for Mel, but her children? This is disgusting, honey. Do y'all think Melody should leave the show? I say she leave the show when she want to leave the show. I just think Melody needs more people on that are really her friends, because it's obvious, the people on this cast, honey, they don't see it for her, or they turn against her. It looked like all of a sudden, honey. Okay, I just need to see everything play out on the show. That way I can really judge and get in there, honey, with my opinion. So some people commented on this and said Martell needs to step in and straighten all this out. Another person comments to that person and says he's a coward. He won't do anything. Another person says he don't like Mel either. And another person says he is the head of everybody hating her. Okay, another person says you go quit your job first and then come back and post after you quit your job. True warriors are not moved. They move the obstacles out of their way. That sounds good, honey. I like that. Another person says, sometimes I want her to leave so they will be forced to have something else to talk about. But then I don't want them to feel like they have the satisfaction of running her off the show, because they will think they have won. I agree with that. Another person says, let's see if Carlos King brings it up at the reunion. Another person says, Carlos has so much to say about the Housewives franchise and the lack of transparency of certain people, but got the same mess going on his show. Y'all talk about destiny, honey. Another person says Melody should not have to rely on Carlos for her and her kids' protection. Carlos is doing his job well. To these people, it's all about the money. Another person says she should not leave the show. Another person says if she leaves the show is over. She should stay and not let rats and rodents run her off. That's what they are trying to do. Another person says she has definitely outgrown the rest of Huntsville, leaving the show that she created. Nah, she should just renegotiate her contract. Another person says, sometimes I feel like she should leave. The way the cast acts is draining to me, and I don't have to deal with them personally. Having to work with them just keeps all the drama going. Majority of the cast has gone out of their way to imply Mel is a problem, as if most of us haven't been watching the first season of the show. We've seen the games played. However, this is a show that Mel helped to create. I think she should leave when she's ready to go. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt to think that they have won. Keep doing you and be blessed, Mel. Your success is really why they are all mad. Ooh, child. I know that's right. Another person said Mel needs her own show, and the rest of the people on the show are haters. Another person says this is reality TV. Drama is what it relies on for its views. It's making them all money. Even if folks think some of the cast is broke, none will leave unless fired. Another person says Mel shouldn't leave her home, the show, for these uninvited and invited guests to be on the show. Child, make that make sense. Okay, y'all need help with these sentences, honey. Okay, y'all need to sign up for Miss Robinson's sentence writing classes, honey. Get into that, honey. Okay. Another person says, I agree, it's time for her to go. These days you don't what people will do. I guess they saying you don't know what people will do if they hate her so much. Even bringing her kids into it, it's just sad. And I hear that Carlos King is very messy. At what point does it stop? Child, all I know is y'all need help writing these sentences. That's what Miss Robinson know, okay? All right, you guys, that is all I have to say about that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.